So I filmed quite a long video, edited it, set in, so I had no audio on all that edited footage. Anyway, so let's try again. So I haven't uploaded a video for like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks now. We had a week, 10 days worth of rain in Perth, which meant I couldn't ride my board. So I normally do these talks on the way back on my board. So yeah, anyway, here's a recap of the last couple of weeks of training.
So this was on yoga blocks. I was setting up just a challenge to play around with different drills on yoga blocks. So doing lateral climbs, so lateral walks on the blocks, but elevation as well. And then lateral walks, but instead of just going side to side, I set the yoga blocks up in a circle and had a go at going round. I only made it round in one direction. Really good for one arm drills to get that push. And then this was a press session at home. I've done 10 straddle presses, pike press. I still need some elevation there. I can't do that off the floor yet. Stool to press. Hip mobility, so lowering down. So like middle splits, but leaning forward. So more like a pancake hip mobility. Like doing this one very, I think this really helps with the press to handstand. And then a planche press. So straddle planche press. Up and down off the blocks. QDR rotation, up onto one arm on both sides. So that was rewound. This is entering, right, left, one arms, and then lowering down, QDR rotation, finishing in QDR on the right. And this is the same drill, so pressing up on the floor, the blocks, and the canes, and then transferring over onto the left side, doing a left one arm, and then exiting. .180-degree handstand push-up, so when the feet are below, and then left right or right left one arms, handstand push-up down to croc right, croc left, single arm, back to L-sit. So 90-degree up, handstand push-up into like a scorpion. Best I can do, scorpion, hollow back arch position. And then one arm's on each side and lower back down. And then back into the squat, croc on the right. Stepping into one arm on the box to full position. And straddle left. So notice I'm doing a lot more now. Most of the combos I'm trying to get a hold on my left as well. Now I'm balancing on there more consistently. Straddles there quite consistent now. Other shapes are a bit iffy on and off. And then lower into QDR on the right. Geez, there's lots of these. I don't know why I've done so many. It was because that full position was much longer. This is just a good example. Like, I'm a big fan of this drill. So you handstand on different surfaces. So learning to balance different heights, different surfaces. It just makes your window of balance much bigger. So if you're just practicing handstand on the floor, I definitely recommend you practice on elevated surfaces and different surfaces. So press, stool to, pike, straddle, tuck, all in the same set. Kick to one arm. So kick to one arm, on right, hold on left, elevated hand, lower down to QDR with bent funny stag legs, over to croc on the left, push back up, right one arm, left one arm, and exit. So I really like this slide lower to like pancake, active pancake position, press, stag, one arm, rotate, climb up on the blocks, so left one arm, diamond, and back to straddle. So straddle, diamond, straddle. Hold left side, bit dodgy, and then lower back down to that active pancake position.
So I've decided, it's got to the point where I need to upgrade my board. Trouble is I don't have the money to do it, and I want to upgrade to a board where I can like some DIY on it. So if I need to upgrade the battery, or if I need to change something, or I can replace something, I can just do that. So instead of just have a board that I keep running into the ground. I've done about over 1,500 kilometers now on this board. It's been really good. It's just starting to struggle now, so it's now struggling with the distance to get to work, especially when it's cold, and it's starting to, the grip tape's coming off, the back wheels are falling to bits, like the rubber's breaking up, and I can't replace the wheels. I have to replace the whole hub motor, so the cost of doing that is just too expensive, with the rest of the things starting to go on it. So the plan is to try and get an Evolve board. That way I can upgrade the battery and I can do stuff like that. The new GTRs are really cool but really expensive. So the plan is to pick up a second-hand Evolve. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to sell my camera gear that I'm not using. So I've got my big camera and lenses, and with the iPhone and stuff now, I do all my videoing on that and take pictures on that. I don't use my big camera. So I'm going to sell my camera and lenses and fund the new board. Random treadmill. This is where the board starts to struggle. So I've got my finger all the way full throttle now, and it's slowing down. So I actually park closer now. I'm not riding all the way home. So ideally I just want a board that will get to the, it's like 15, 16 kilometers all the way home. The way I do it now, it's about 12k, and the board's starting to die at the end. Yeah, so normal, subscribe, ask any questions. I've still got a small following, so I'm happy to make any specific videos that anybody wants to see. See you next time.